distinguished chief guest of the convocation, Padma Vibhushan, Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy, Chairman, Infosys Technologies, Director of Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Hyderabad, Professor V.V.R, distinguished members of Board of Governors, distinguished members of the Senate, esteemed faculty members, staff members, distinguished invitees, friends from the media, respected parents, graduating students of IIT Hyderabad, and ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Board of Governors of IIT Hyderabad, let me join our welcome to our chief guest, Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy, and all of you on this joyous occasion of the second convocation of IIT Hyderabad. Personally, it's a moment of pride for me. After graduating from the IIT system 40 years ago, I now stand here for the first time as the chairman of IIT Hyderabad Board of Governors. I feel proud and happy to be in front of some of the brightest young minds of India. Though of recent origin, IIT Hyderabad is making significant progress as a leader in the Indian education system. It is inspiring to see the growth of this institute, and I am honored to be a part of this. I like to compliment the director, faculty, and staff for their relentless efforts to make this possible in such short time. Let me make a few comments about the permanent campus and the collaboration that we have with Japan. This campus where we're assembled today for this convocation was started in August of 2008. It was refurbished premises of Ordnance Factory, and the academic blocks and other facilities were renovated buildings of an old school. IIT Hyderabad, which now has 570 acres of land to build a permanent campus, is on highway number 9 in Tandi. The Bhumi Puja for the construction of the campus was done in October of 2011, and the first phase of construction is in progress and is expected to be completed in 2014. Last week, as Professor Desai was mentioning to a little while earlier, saw a big milestone in the brief history of the Institute, with the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, CCEA, approving collaboration project for IIT Hyderabad with the government of Japan under an official development assistance program. The 1,800 crore project will be financed by an ODA loan of 1,500 crores from the government of Japan and the rest from the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India. More importantly, the Japanese collaboration will facilitate collaborative interactions between the Japanese academics and industry, who are acknowledged leaders in many of our focus areas. This will also create an opportunity for students and faculty to travel and collaborate. I am confident that this collaboration will accelerate the creation of a world-class infrastructure, facilities, state-of-the-art research laboratories, and a campus for rapid growth. A campus which will house as many as 20,000 students. As some of you may be aware, in the formative years of the IIT system, many of the governments and education institutions in the US, in the erstwhile Soviet Union, West Germany, and Britain helped accelerate functioning of these institutes with grants, facilities, access to research, and publications. A similar model with the Japanese support will greatly help IIT Hyderabad to become a great institution. On this occasion, I must gratefully acknowledge the generous and sustained financial assistance to the Institute from Ministry of HRD, several other ministries of Government of India. With all this support and the commitment of the faculty and staff, I am pleased that IIT Hyderabad is making significant progress towards our stated goal of becoming the newest temple of learning. Let me then move on to make a few comments around innovation, entrepreneurship, which I believe is the recipe for success. Today, you're graduating from one of the premier education institutions in the country. As you walk into the future, I'd like to urge you to keep tooth and challenging. It also provides limitless opportunities. Consider the example of social media. Over the last 2 years, the use of social media has enabled societies in the Middle East bring about dramatic and significant changes. With practical application of innovation come significant opportunities. The need for innovation has become more imperative than ever before. Differentiators like the only way individuals, companies, industries, and countries will sustain competitive advantage is through innovation, and more importantly, the application of innovation for efficiency and better quality of life. We have seen some great innovations over years in India, be it the sachet marketing phenomena of the 80s or the low-cost automobile of Nano. We have come up with some very practical and useful applications of innovation. As the next generation of technology and business leaders, I urge you to look for more of such applications and can also help develop new approaches to solving problems. It is clear that the center of gravity of business at a number of technology industries, including the software industry, is shifting. The investment related to innovation will also have to shift. That is, Indian companies which rely on knowledge from the West will not find the ready flow of new knowledge. In other words, as the world shifts to India, there is a need for R&D also to shift. So the innovation that IIT Hyderabad offers a B.Tech minor in entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is an essential part of building a nation's economy. There are studies which conclude that new entrepreneurs create more employment as opposed to established companies. You should get your career. Collaboration and focus on research. Collaboration between industry and academia supports improvement. And innovation industry and helps to ensure industrial relevance in academic research. Today, the world driven by intellectual property, there is an increased interest in collaboration in areas of research. Academicians have a very solved. Industry is faced with a number of practical problems on a daily basis. This creates a need for academics and industry to collaborate. Has some courses not offered by many of the other IITs, such as engineering science, wireless sensor networks, and cognitive radio. IITH will continue to create a collaborative environment between industry and academia to research projects and consulting assignments in coming years. The last thing that I wanted to talk about this afternoon is to my young friend. I keep saying this fairly often. I am past, what I see in front of my eyes is my future. For all those graduating students who are today receiving their bachelor's, master's work, it also is a reflection of the tireless efforts and sacrifices of your parents and guardians who supported you so well this far to realize your dreams. Further, it's also a culmination of efforts of your teachers who taught you, coached you, mentored you, and inspired you in learning and gaining knowledge. The IIT system has been recognized world over for the great contributions. IITians have made significant impact by contributing to technology and research even in the most advanced countries in the West. Your graduation from IIT system itself is a big milestone, but a lot more lies ahead of you in future, in your life and building a career for yourself. What you have learned so far is science and engineering. These are essential building blocks for future. You enter the next phase of your life, I strongly encourage you to continue to learn and also get connected with your alma mater. You have also to remember that you also have to remember that the society played important roles in your achievements. Society, though invisible, cared for you in providing the ecosystem to help you graduate today. Every one of us has therefore responsibility to paying back to the society. I always am reminded of a famous quote from John F. Kennedy. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. In the next phase of your life, as you start to earn, build a family, and care for your aging parents, you will also have the need to start contributing to building a society for future which will last forever. Please do not compromise on your values. Your values should be the foundation for every of your decisions. In coming years, those several things will change in your life, but please do not change your values. Values are something that will values are something that you will leave behind for people to remember you forever. My best wishes to every one of you.